Hello, YouTube and their crypto enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Equibit Trading. Today we are looking at Bitcoin and the price actions to come. And we start with the weekly. What worries me a little bit on the weekly, I'm not too worried, but it's something to keep in mind is that we have the 20 moving average sloping downwards, and the 50 moving average going upwards. And if we get a little bit of dip in the Bitcoin price now, the 20 moving average will go down and cross with the 50 and make a death cross. So let's hope that is not happening. On the weekly, we do have something bullish. We are at the moment sort of making a bull flag right here, which have a huge potential upside. So we are going like this and then something like this. And you see we just touch with a wick here. So if we break this to the upside, of course, a bull flag, the target, depending on where we break it to the upside, but it's an insane price target. Keep in mind that this is on the weekly, and for such huge price movements to happen, a lot of things need to align. So it's not just about breaking this and then we go straight up. I don't think it's going to be that easy. So if we look at the daily, um, things are to me more bullish on the daily than on the weekly. We just had the 50 moving average crossing the 200 moving average, and we also have the EMA ribbons lining up very nice. We do have, I'm not sure if you can see it, but let's make it a little bit more pretty. This is probably even better on the 4 hour, so let's look at that. We see it better on the 4 hour, but we have a bull flag here forming that could potentially take us to 50,000, 51,000 something. Or if we break it to the downside, it's also possible to break it to the downside. We're back at 43. I don't see that happening, that if we break, but we need to keep in mind what we saw on the weekly with the moving averages. We also got this diamond formation here. It's not a perfect diamond because a diamond should, in theory, go a little bit more. Let me draw it like this, down, up, down here, and then up and break to the upside. Um, and I would like it to continue a little bit longer, because on the side here we just have this touch point and this touch point. So this is probably not valid yet, but it can make it diamond later on that we can assign some more credibility to. I just drew it up already. And then if we look at the 4 hour, we can do that on this chart. That is fine. We see the current bull flag situation a little bit more, um, and if we move this like that and this more with the tops, then it's looking better. We might break out of this bull flag today on the 4 hour. As you can see, we just came up and tested the upper boundary of the bull flag. No breakthrough yet, so we need this to come up here, close above, go down, retest, and then break this point again. So the bullish trade would be here. at this range. Of course, as the flag is downward sloping, um, the longer we take to break out, the lower. But basically, we need to break the orange line and then close above the orange line, come down, retest the orange line, and then break the pre swing high. So if we manage to do that, today is going to be a real good day for Bitcoin. We also have the chance to do that tomorrow, as we see the 20 moving average on the 4 hour is going up quite steeply here. So if we do find support on that, that could really send us to the moon. But there is always patterns that will send you to the moon in Bitcoin. So because of the high volatility, so keep that in mind and trade with caution. And my advice to traders are don't trade hodl. Um, Unless you are really, really experienced, you have a much better chance of making money if you just hodl. So I think that was it for me today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I just wanted to give you this update as we might see some huge price action coming. And if this diamond would be valid, I don't think it meets all the criteria yet. But just for fun, the price target of this would be 58,000. So with that, I bid you a fun farewell and see you next time. Bye for now.